What the heck is up, everyone? We're on episode 26 of my Sunday Riff Refinery. And I know I told you I'd make it a little bit special. I don't really know how to make it special, but we're gonna do vocals again today, and so that'll make it special enough, right? I'm halfway through the year of doing these 26 weeks in a row. That's half a year, I think. Again, don't quote me on the math, but I've got a nasty little deathcore riff for y'all today. And it's definitely been inspiring me all week. Been jamming on it a ton and having a ton of fun with it. I've got vocal ideas already going in my head. And we're writing on the new GOC Vajra 7 Plus again. I've got a tune to drop A today, and you already know your boy's been in a deathcore chokehold over the past couple of weeks, and so I figured we may as well continue with a new track today. We're not doing the same one as last time. Something completely new, and I want to do a theme to it this time, but we're gonna need to jump into the instruments first. So I'm gonna put on my headphones, like usual, you know? Now, what we are working with as far as guitar tone today is the MLC S093 from Bogren Digital. This is the signature amp from Selena's from Bogren, and again, I'm probably butchering the name there, but I've been jamming through this plugin a lot lately. And as usual, I do have an affiliate link for anything Bogren Digital down in the description below, as well as a discount code for you to use so you can get this for a little bit cheaper if it's not already on sale. But we are going to be using all Bogren Digital stuff today. So we're using the S093 on guitar. We'll be using their bass knob on the bass, and I am using Crim drums for the drums. I figured all of this is very fitting for a deathcore song, you know? And if they had something I could use on vocals, I would use that too. So Bogren, please get on that. Give me some vocal suites or something like that so I could use on here. Because your boy needs as much help as he can possibly get mixing vocals. I'm a total noob at it. But this is the guitar tone that we're working with and the riff that we're working with. Is that not a nasty 7-string guitar tone? Like, it just sounds so damn good. It's very like gritty, it's very in your face, it's very much saturated, and that might be, you know, oh, too much gain for some people. I love how that sounds. It's saturating the signal. I think it fits the genre very well because I want these riffs to sound nasty. And I think that I'm achieving that. So how we're achieving that, if we look at the plugin here, we've got the amp settings here. I've brought the presence and the depth down. The gate is pretty far cranked because I've got LED lights all over the place causing a lot of interference. Bass, middle, and treble almost set at exactly the same amount. Gain is cranked in here as well. Volume's left alone, master is up a little bit, and I've got it on mode 3. We are using the 6L6 power tubes on here. Now in the pedal section, I'm actually stacking the overdrives, which I didn't think to do until I saw Jens talking about it in a video, and he stacked the overdrives as well. So I decided to try my hand at it. So on the overdrives, we've got the brown sugar on mode 1, level completely cranked, tone brought really far down because it gives it a really spanky telly kind of sound if you crank the tone on that pedal. Distortion off on it. Level on the Fascination Street overdrive 2 is going to be right in the middle. Tone is right in the middle, and then we do have the drive almost all the way cranked, so we're adding quite a bit of gain from the OD into the amp itself, and it sounded right to me. Over in the cab section, we do have the SM57 and the Royer 121. The SM57 is angled as is the Royer 121. Neither of them are right on the cone. Again, this is just what sounded good to me. And then as far as EQ goes, we're bumping at 1K and 2K and 8K, and that is it. So we don't have a ton going on in the EQ. I do tend to do a lot of that in post. And again, here's that tone again. It just sounds good, dude. It sounds good. So what are we working on as far as drums go? Let's go ahead and open up my drum bus here. And I've got my first loop, and I actually wrote this drum loop. This one isn't from any of the different packs that I like to use. But we're using the Crim drums. I have not changed anything. I'm not using any of the different presets. This is just the natural, you know, default. So I might change that for the final mix. We'll find out in the final mix. So if we go ahead and listen to the drums that I've written for this first part of the riff, I think that they're pretty fitting. So we've got the ride cymbal just going ham on that, right? So let's go ahead and start tracking this. All right, we've got that in there, and we're gonna double track this as well. All right, so you can hear I'm not doing too terribly with double tracking today, and that's because I've been playing this one a ton. So I do have something else next in mind, and it's gonna be something like all the deathcore bands tend to do is something like that, but not directly like that. So we need just a good old double bass loop here, and I think I've got one perfect as well. Let's go ahead and use this one, see how it sounds. Let's go ahead and play along with it and see how it sounds. I think that'll do it, but let's go ahead and go with my original idea though. Okay, now we got to double track that. We're gonna harmonize that next too, not in this first measure here, but in the next one. Okay, that was a little bit sloppy. We might need to go back and redo that. And so now I think, what if we just copy and paste those drums and do the same thing but harmonize? So let's go ahead and bring that over. This may not work for the drums. What are we doing for the harmonies here? That's not gonna do it. Let's go ahead and play along with it. No, that is too much the same. I almost had that. Okay, that can work. That can work. Okay, that can work, but I don't think the drums can. I don't think that those drums work. It's just too much of the same. So let's go ahead and try a different drum loop. Let's try this one and see if it fits. Yeah, blast beat. You knew it would fit. You knew it would fit. And honestly, the guitars don't really work there. I think we're gonna mute those. I don't wanna lose them, but we need to try something different. The guitars are just, I don't wanna do the same guitars there. We'll do something similar, but it'll go up a little bit higher, so just build. That was very sloppy, but I think we need to do a little run right there. Ah, yes. Okay, let's go and delete all that. We got this. We got this. Ugh. Do we got this? That gives me an idea of what to come next too. Let's go ahead and get this recorded so we can do that. Okay, that was kind of sloppy, but we need to harmonize that too. As it should be relatively the same as the harmony from the first part. Something like that. Okay, I've got an idea to go into the next part now. Something like that. We got a two-step beat here. So let's go ahead and get a two-step beat for the drums going. So I do have the perfect drum loops for that. It's a good old two-step beat here. All right. Oh, dude, this is gonna be too much fun. This is gonna be too much fun. I'm already stoked on this. Already stoked on it. That wasn't it. Come on, we can do this. What's something better? What's something more? You know, let's go ahead and make it like the intro riff. So let's go ahead and bring the motif back to that. Okay, we got it. And then... No. There we go. We'll do 8/7. Okay, let's do it. I mean, that worked. Let's go ahead and double track it now. Let's go ahead and double track it. Okay, so now we need the same thing, but we need it to harmonize. Yeah, we need it to harmonize. Do we want the same drums, or do we do the same drums with a little bit different of a cymbal pattern? All right, so yeah, we just got to change that to what the China, I think, sounds more appropriate. So let's see how that listens to. So it's same exact drums, but just with the China instead of the crash. Yeah. Okay. I'm excited for anything with the China in it. And then let's go ahead and change up the end of that. So I was just going to copy and paste the guitars, but I don't want it to end exactly the same. Honestly, it could still end the same. Let's go ahead and do that. Something like that'll work. Something like that'll work. Let's go ahead and cycle record. We're flowing here. We're gonna do bass next. Okay, that may work. Let's go ahead and harmonize that because it has to. We've got to. Okay. I think we've got it. I think we've got it. We need some bass because then we can get to vocals. I'm not going to record vocals live on here, but you're going to hear them. All right, let me set the guitar down and grab... What are we feeling today? Are we feeling the GOC bass? I think I'm feeling the GOC bass because it's in drop A. So let me grab the GOC. BRB. We got to dial in a quick bass tone though, because I don't have anything prepared for bass. I haven't written any bass since that Deathcore song you guys heard a few weeks ago, which, as you may expect, is linked down in the description below, possibly up above too if I remember. And those of you that have been following along on the GOC bass prototype saga, you'd be happy to know that there will be a new prototype here very soon. I know I've said that a few times, but production takes a while, perfecting takes a while. It is coming though, it's coming soon. All right, let's go ahead and load up the Bogren bass knob. All right, so this is the default state. I haven't touched anything on the bass knob amp yet. I think that's how I'll like it, just to track. And remember, you can grab any of these Bogren Digital products at a discount if they're not already on sale using my link down below in the description. It is an affiliate link, it helps your boy out. This is not a sponsored video. They did not pay me to make this video. As you can see, this is my 26th episode of the Sunday Riff Refinery, so I was going to make this regardless. I just decided to use all Bogren stuff today. And yes, the affiliate links help me out immensely. So let's go ahead and just play along and track some bass to this first part. Okay, that took a few tries because I forgot how to play it. Funny how that works, huh? Let's go and do the next section here. Ooh, do I match that with the bass? So, yeah, let's match it. Okay, that sounds good. Now we get to the fun part. We gotta figure it out though. Maybe we don't follow the guitars, that we just follow the root. Okay, yeah, following the root there just sounded better and less cluttered. Anybody who regularly writes and records bass for death metal and deathcore, what would you have done in this instance? Would you follow the actual guitar notes, or would you just follow the root like I did? Because again, not a great bassist, and I never really know what to do to make it sound best, and so I follow the root so at least I have that solid low end. Okay, I think that works. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna cut straight to the playthrough because I'm going to hop off of camera for a bit. I'm going to write and record some vocals to it, mix and master it, and you're gonna hear it all completely finished. That's where we're at with it. This is Sunday Riff Refinery number 26, halfway through a year's worth of these, and we're back to writing deathcore and we're back to writing vocals. Let's see how much I destroy my voice this time, but let's go ahead and jump in and you can listen to the playthrough right about now. All right, y'all, what did you think? I think that came out pretty damn good. That's 2 deathcore songs in a row that I'm actually really stoked on and really proud of. So maybe I've finally found my calling. Maybe I need to stop trying to write metalcore and stop trying to write grunge and everything. I'm not going to. Surprise, surprise, I'm not going to. But maybe I just really need to write more deathcore because I seem to have a knack for some catchy deathcore riffs. And yeah, I'm tooting my own horn there because I think these are freaking catchy. I am loving what I wrote here today, and I'm stoked to finish these and put these into full songs. So that is 2 songs now for my new deathcore EP that has yet to be announced, but you heard it here first, folks. You heard it here first on the Sunday Riff Refinery. No clue what I'll call it, but as you heard, there was a little bit of a theme to the lyrics there. The lyrics on that one had a lot to do with like ancient Egyptian lore, specifically talking about the gates of Anubis. And that's, I think, what I'll end up naming it. Can't name it Hounds of Anubis because, who was it? The Word Alive already has a song named The Hounds of Anubis, and it's a freaking banger. It's a really old song now. But yeah, maybe I should continue on with the lore aspect of it and do a really sick like themed deathcore EP, because we all know deathcore loves their themes and loves to deal with ancient Egypt and all of those different themes. So I don't know, maybe we'll continue. That song for sure we'll have it, but maybe I'll do a different theme for each song. Who knows? If you have any suggestions for the next theme, let me know down in the comments below and maybe we'll explore it. I'm not the best lyricist, so it takes me a little bit to get through that. That actually took me way longer than it should have. It is now way later in the day and it kind of took away my entire day, which is a good thing. It was all for songwriting. So anyways, thank you all for watching yet again. Episode 26 of the Sunday Riff Refinery in the books, half a year in the books. I'm excited to see what else we do this year. Again, if you liked any of these guitar and bass tones or these drums, check the description down below for the affiliate link for Bogren Digital products. Anything not already on sale, my discount code will get you a discount on. Anything that is on sale, you'll just get it on sale. But that is it for me today. Until next time, peace and love, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye now.